Hello? Hello? We're starting game 2, baby. Hopefully today will be a bit of a shorter stream than yesterday. Because holy... Rise from the Ashes. I remember as a kid, Rise from the Ashes, which if you don't know is the last case in game 1 of the trilogy. The secret case that you unlocked in the DS. I always liked it as a kid. Holy, yesterday it really soured for me. For one, it's got like a bunch of typos in it, which is weird. And then there's like, you have to use evidence in a really weird way. There's a point in the trial. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. There's a point in the trial where there's a clear contradiction, but then you present on that and it's not the correct thing to do, even though it's like a clear contradiction. She's like, I saw him like stab him in the chest, and the autopsy report says stabbed in the back, and it's the most obvious contradiction ever, and you present that and it's wrong and you lose credibility. It's really upsetting. But in any case, we're starting game 2. So here we are. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Here's like, you know, Phoenix Wright used to be like title, you know, this is like when there's like a new Dan Brown book and they put his name fucking huge on it, and then the actual name of the book is all tiny in the bottom. And then here's the here's the correct way. Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Let us begin. Ooh, you can choose episodes. That's cool. Yeah, it's so fucking long. I'm trying to do one case per stream. Which I don't know if I'll do 2 today, because the first case in the game is typically like a little tutorial and stuff. I'm trying to do 1 case per stream, and I was live for almost 9 hours yesterday finishing that fucking thing. There's 3 segments in the last trial. The last trial, there's like 3 spots where it's like save. Me when I finish Rise from the Ashes. That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have never seen that angle on the judge, and I never want to see it again. I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. But I'm just a little guy. You are no longer worthy of your title. Chris Blatt. He got Chris Blatted. 809 to 10. Defendant lobby number 1. Number 1 is not lucky for us. Where's the Steel Samurai Phoenix? What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts. So true. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. I do love it when they just give you the culprit at the start of the case. The eyelashes on this man. Nothing personnel, kid. Teleports behind you. So anyway, oh, fantastic. I have played the first 2 games. So like the one that I just finished, Ace Attorney, and then Justice for All, the one that I'm doing right now. Other than that, I have played no other Ace Attorney games. And I have the trilogy, I have Investigations to go through, I have Apollo Justice, and I have Chronicles. So there's a lot of fucking road ahead. So, you know, strap in. I always love how smug this guard looks. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in here? Oh, okay. I noticed, by the way, Detective Gumshoe had a photo of this lady, which I recall from my childhood is named Maggie, right? he had a photo of her in his locker during Rise from the Ashes, which seems a little problematic of him. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. Sure, they're best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? I changed I changed my alarm tune to the Overtaken theme from One Piece, the thing they play when they go into battle. So I would be locked in the morning. And so far it's just made me really stressed out because the first 2 days after changing an alarm, it's very confusing waking up. My head sorta hurts. Roger that. No, do not. Also, don't yell. My head hurts. Am I in trouble or something? Oh, who are you? Cell phone. I found this in my pocket. Okay, okay. So he doesn't switch his thing from the Steel Samurai. Broken neck. Body was covered in bruises. I did that with Gintama. I have never watched Gintama. I know I have to, because people say it's really, really good, but it also takes a long while before it gets really, really good. Yeah, Maggie Bird. And Dustin Prince. He was dating the defendant. Yeah. Gumshoe, you're so problematic. Also, okay, it's a 22-year-old dating a 30-year-old, which is not problematic legally. But I do feel like they're young enough that an 8-year age gap kind of gives them not that much in common. But anyway. Trouble? Never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Yeah. Placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Dude, if my lawyer started doing this right before the trial, I would, like, kill him and I'm going to jail for murder anyway, might as well kill him. Might as well kill him and get it over with. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. That's almost the Phoenix Maya gap. 17 to 24. It's 7 years. Yeah, it is. Dang. I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Sweet spot? I mean, like, ultimately, as long as it's two people who are 18 or older, I don't care, really. Or two people who are 17 or younger, Although, well, okay, there's, there are grades to it. Holy brain damage, yeah. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Here goes. This might sound bad, but... Who are you? She's getting pranked so fucking hard right before the trial. Mr. Wright, how can you say that? You're a girl about to go on trial. Yeah, you are horrible. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. You have the wrong person. Who am I? Oh shit. For real, who am I? Postmates is trying to lull me over with sweet discount codes. I shall resist this evil. The trial will begin shortly. Yes, let's proceed. Trial's about to start. Counting on you in there, okay? Aye aye. I must have amnesia. I guess so. It's crazy because it's like, it's the same guy, but they gotta give you a tutorial case. So, fucking concuss him at the start of the game, why not? Prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh, but I just remembered there's a moment that's so fucking cool in this trial because of it. Tell me this is just a bad dream. I won't be waking up from. Dun dun dun. Is it courtroom number 2, my beloved? Courtroom number 2. That's our home turf. That's where we do our best work. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Yeah, it is kind of wild to, like, you know. But there's always like a fraction of kids that start, you know, that they don't know any better. You know, like the first Harry Potter book I read was The Half-Blood Prince, because I didn't know there were books before it. And that's the book where Dumbledore dies. So I was like reading all of that and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Who are all these people? The fuck is a Horcrux? And then the guy died. And I was so confused. And then I was like, oh, there's like 5 books before this one. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution, they always gotta put this chump against this. He looks like a can of clam chowder came to life. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Yeah, dude. I guess I am a defense attorney, huh? Yeah, I'm totally ready. Guess I should say yes. Are you ready? Yes, Your Honor. Is this letting me to like skip? Is this letting me skip the tutorial? I should really do the responsible thing. Oh, never mind. You see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... No. Forget it. This case is under great scrutiny. Right, wait, because Rise from the Ashes, a detective died and it was like a big deal. This should also be like a really big deal. A policeman has died. Looks like cream of mushroom. Cream of mushroom soup is fucking good, man. I need to go get some canned soup. It's such a good life hack. Just throw it in the freaking microwave for a while and we must make this trial fair but swift. Did you know you're supposed to like mix the canned soup 1-to-1 with water? That's fucking crazy. That's absolutely demented, but apparently you're supposed to. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're telling me you've forgotten. Your opening statement. Winston Payne killing her lover. I should make that into an emote. Her lover was a fellow police officer. You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. Oh, you weren't? You did what to a police officer? They carry over, I don't know. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. We've had like one case and I trounced you so hard. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. Phoenix, like, who asked? Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I will not. Don't you worry. Don't you even worry. Please state your name and occupation. There he is, my beloved. Dick Gumshoe. My problematic beloved, actually. He's got a photo of the defendant in his locker. I'm the detective in charge of homicides. Down to the precinct, sir. I want Gumshoe to become... No spoilers, by the way, if that happens. Or, well, I mean, you know, just don't say anything about anything. But I want Gumshoe to become, like, chief of police. I feel like he deserves it. I feel like for Apollo Justice, he should be chief of police. Well, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You want to work under that detective? And so you have a photo of one of your subordinates? That's even more problematic. Yes, sir, and when I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. Such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Describe for us the details of this murder. What's with the shoe and the... Oh, is it gum shoe? Is that supposed to be a gum tree? Or what the fuck is that? It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Okay. Immediately, if this is a photo of the murder, we kind of know what time it happened. This looks like, what, 7? 7 p.m. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Jesus. The report, yeah, here it is. At 6:28 p.m. So the photo was taken like half an hour after he died. Body was also covered in bruises. Aye. This autopsy report, yes. Everything is in order here, even the estimated time of death. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing. Ah, nice. Results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. Nice. But that is kind of a discrepancy. I don't know if that's going to matter. Like, I don't know if the photo was taken 30 minutes late or if his watch was 30 minutes ahead, you know? I genuinely do not remember this case. So that's a good way to start. Court accepts it into evidence. Good. Recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. I guess? Is your head on right today? It is not. Under the victim's body. Okay, glasses, for sure. It's just nerves. Give me a second. I'll help you through this. Check the court record. Yeah. Tutorial. I get it, Maggie. Don't worry. I might not look it. You know, Phoenix is the one that got hella concussed. I'm alright. I'm just a little hungry and sleepy. But I could beat this case a little hungry and sleepy, don't you even worry. Save your chit-chat for later. Dang. Yeah. What was the piece of evidence found? It was glasses. Broken pair of glasses. That's right. Grabbed this killer's glasses as he was being shoved. If I know anything about glasses, there should be plenty of freaking gunk on there for y'all to do like a DNA test. Holy, keeping glasses clean is a Sisyphean task. Hey, what are you giving me? The evil eye. The glasses you're wearing. What, they're similar? It's my spare pair. Oh no. The glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. Well, what's the what, you know, what's the prescription on those glasses? There's a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Dude, stepping on glasses would be awful. I have sat on my glasses before, and thankfully they haven't broken or snapped. They were on my bed, and then I was looking for them, and I couldn't find them, and then I sat on my bed, and I was like, oop, there they are. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Aye. Decisive evidence. Something even more incriminating than the glasses. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie. That is not how it's spelled, yeah. Because it's a weird ass spelling. Also, if he snapped his neck, wouldn't he like die instantly? You can see her name is clearly written here. Okay. I already told you those glasses aren't mine. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty. Shouldn't you realize that the name is all written wrong? Oh god. Yes. Cross-examination. We've all heard it. Yes. Cross-examination. Just like the second case of the first game. In what way? Get in their faces and do what? They lie. Yeah, but isn't that detective your superior? Yeah, they just remember things wrong. Dang. Oh, you mean that like the name was written, but it wasn't the person that did it? Okay, okay. The victim was pushed from the bench area. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. It's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. I'm pretty sure in this game you can present profiles. Yes, that's the new thing. You can present a profile. Didn't used to be able to do that, but you can present people now. But yeah. And there it is. I really, really like this game. I remember this. Where he just says objection, all powerful like, and he's like, why did that feel so right? What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. He's back. Detective Gumshoe? You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. There we go. The first game is on Game Boy, not DS. It doesn't feel like a game that is meant for Game Boy, right? Why did that feel so right? Oh my god, you're so right. I didn't want to say right, but there's no other word for it. You're just, when you're right, you're right. He's back into the swing of things. You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Defendant's name is Maggie Bird. How could you tell from how he said it out loud? You're so correct. You're so unimpeachable. Someone needs to check the court record, baby. It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Are you seeing it now? Ha! The bird caught the cat napping. There we go, baby. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with an E-Y. How about that? You hadn't noticed? That's crazy. But. Maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Yeah. The defendant is accused of killing her lover. Certainly would know. Certainly would have known. Are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? You're quite certain? Didn't Maggie herself just say that they were not, though? Well-known couple in the police force. Damn, they were a power couple, huh? Oh, Gumshoe. You poor sap, you. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. They were even talking about marriage. After half a year? She's 22? Girl, get the fuck out. I mean, you know, I don't condone death, but good job that he died. Goddamn. Happened to be the victim's birthday. Oh, really? Is that 9-6? Okay. I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. She came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, Gumshoe. Nevertheless, tragedy struck, apparently. Okay, I think, you know, it very obviously feels like we gotta press on, like, what the hell this thing is that they bought. Yeah, press that. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss. I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Uh-huh. Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, what would you say? I know everything that happens under me. See? Ever since I've imagined Gumshoe in that voice, it feels so wrong, but I can't stop. Someone so much as scratches there. Yeah. Okay, let us continue. It's all your fault. Yeah. It is all my fault. She had bought over 2 months ago. What was it? She's a very considerate woman, pal. What was the... She got him a glove. A single glove? The glove in question is a baseball glove. Well, that makes sense then. Was a huge baseball fan. Yeah, let's talk about that glove. She bought the glove at a store that far in advance. What is it like? She ordered it. It was a custom made. Ah, nice. You're saying you weren't lovers? Girl. That's what I said. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. What do you think? This looks really relevant. Sure. Let's bring as many facts as we can into this. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Bluffing to the max. This is the Mr. Right I know. Harassing people. If you're that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. And? What's up? This is it. Ooh, that's a freaking crazy looking glove. It was custom made. It sure was. Really liked the color yellow. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Hang on. Witness my amazing deductive powers. Okay? Listen to this freaking brainwave. Again, I did play this as a child, so, you know, the paths were already trod, and I'm just kind of rewalking them. But this did just occur to me. But this glove... It's, well, okay, because my camera is mirrored, but it... Why can't I put my thumb in front of the camera? It's a right-handed glove. Because you see the way that it fits in, it's a right-handed glove. And in baseball, you wear a glove on your weaker hand, which means that guy was left-handed. But he wrote the name with his right hand, which he would not have done. Unless, I mean, I guess that's a little weak. That's a little weak. Because, like, you know, it's saying, like, broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. He could have broken his left arm in the fall. Like, if the autopsy doesn't say. If the autopsy doesn't say, then we don't know. But if he had broken his left arm in the fall, then yeah, he would have had to use his right, you know. But I don't know if he would have had that neat little cursive calligraphy. This is really nice. Can we appreciate how nice the freaking, you know, he really put the little curves on the G. Look at that little swirl on it. While he was dying. God damn, dude. Brings up an important question. Maggie really written by the victim. Okay, tell about the name on the ground. And then we move on to another testimony, which means we already got all we needed to out of the other one. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. We could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. I think this is where I'm probably meant to present the glove. if that makes sense. I don't know. I might press it first just to make sure that comes out. But yeah, I mean, it's an argument that kind of stands but kind of doesn't, because A, what if his left hand, left arm was broken, bruised, whatever? What if he was ambidextrous and he just liked to pitch southpaw? Because, I don't know, that's more difficult to deal with, or so I hear. I know nothing about baseball outside of I've like watched some baseball animes. It's so embarrassing to admit. Whenever I'm getting into some kind of like deep thing, you would think I'm in the fucking forums. Nah, man. That's not me. I'm so sorry. It is harder to hit southpaw. That's what I thought. Looked into the handwriting. We couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Checked the victim's pointer finger. Okay. Okay, let's press this first, just to make sure. I believe in the power of science. So do I, bro. Dude, so do I. I should fucking print that out. It's a sweaty weeb. I am. Paid more than right-handed pictures. Name was the fellow written by the victim. Yeah. It's just the way they have to fucking, like, spoon feed you this thing. Yeah. It's right hand and a present. Like, even if you don't know what it is, you know it's right hand and present the present. Present the present. Present. But this doesn't mean, like, present the thing. It just means this is a present. This is a present. This, here, it would say image. And here it would say glasses. Alright, let's go. Nah, man. You're wrong. Detective Gumshoe. Take a look at this. That is the glove. You literally just gave it to me. What is special about this glove? But you need to have, like, a base level of, like, baseball for this that, as a kid, I did not have. Because I'm from Spain. Baseball does not exist in Spain. In Japan, huge. In the US, huge. Everywhere else, not really. So, like, I did get a little stuck on this, I remember, as a kid. It's really yellow. That's about it. That is only one of its qualities. It's also a right-handed glove. Yeah, made for a left-handed person. Indeed. That is why it had to be custom made. Right yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Yeah, that is valid. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with? Look, it's obviously from this picture was his... Yeah. Was left-handed. He really started this case like, let me show you. I'm gonna go all out this time. Okay, dude. You think I'm a sweaty weeb? He's a sweaty weeb. Die on no ace after that. I read that. Up to a certain point. Dude, I gotta watch it. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. Could not have written a message with his right hand. He could have. It's like, this is a little weak. I don't think in a real court of law that would stand. Especially the way a lot of lefties are like, I mean, not anymore, but used to be forced to learn to write with their right hand. Fine, they're still putting out seasons of that? Isn't that like hella old? Or am I thinking about something else? When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Do you think manga is better than anime? It depends. For something that is very plot heavy, where knowing what the characters are thinking matters, then yes, absolutely, definitely. For action, I definitely prefer manga, because I mean, you know, movement, it brings a lot to the equation. Plus music also adds a lot to a piece of work. So if it's well done, an anime could easily be better than the manga in some respects. And I mean, nothing beats like a rom-com anime. I'm really putting all my dirty fucking secrets on display here, but like a fucking fluffy rom-com anime. Oh man. Jujutsu Kaisen, not a rom-com, but like it's pure action. There's not that much plot. It's just people constantly one-upping each other and doing more and more peak shit, you know? That's perfect for anime. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. Oh my god, are we back to doing normal do I not need to find the murderer anymore? You have proven her to be innocent. There we go, baby. Thank you. We have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Is that, am I Mr. Wright? You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Yeah, I am reading the One Piece manga for sure. And it's hard to go back to the anime because the anime is like so far behind. They're just about to start Elbaf right now, which is crazy. But ever since the animation got better in Wano, I do wanna like go back and watch all of like the fights and cool stuff. No fucking way. No fucking way, what? And please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. This little pose that he does. What is the meaning of this? Prosecution is not finished yet. We would like to call our next witness to the stand. The moment the victim was pushed to his death, he saw the very face of the culprit. Normal lawyer time, yeah. We don't need to find the murderer. We can just prove that our person didn't do it and go home. That's nice. Can't let my guard down. I know. I watched One Piece. Well, I rewatched One Piece, and I watched One Piece up until the end of Dressrosa, because holy shit, Dressrosa drags. Amnesia? Yeah. Am I only now telling her? I mean, but even amnesiac as hell, I fucking owned. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I guess this is the police department's badge. I only ever saw it on freaking Gant and Marshall until that case. So I was like, are they in some sort of secret club together? Are they fucking Masons? Caught up in 2 weeks. Yeah. It's a beautiful name. It is. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I know what to do. I heard you can fix someone like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie kick. No, you're gonna kick the last bit of lawyering out of me if you do that, I think. Come on. I'm sorry. my two modes. Come on. And I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. Trying to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and trying to tackle everyone's problems. Yeah. Alright, let's chat. My name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. It's a little weird. You can have this back. Maybe it'll help. My business card. It's your most prized possession. Wow, she's like my fan. She's my fan for real. It is Upside Down Hornet, isn't it? There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's my cell phone number. Oh, cool. And wrote my cell phone number on the back. Can I see it? I can't. Okay. Start talking about this case. Yeah, I need to know things. Can't think of anything other than the incident with a cell phone. Yeah, let's talk about the cell phone. Yeah. Let's see what it's about. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Blue Badger! I love the Blue Badger. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. Great. You can call me Maggie. Nice. Meet up at 6 p.m. We waited for the person, but they never did. Yeah, I mean, I did that too. Where's the phone you found now? Is it that phone in my pocket? Maybe I'm just happy to see you. I don't remember what it means or how it got here. Okay. I don't think I ever even had that many rosaries when I was playing Hornet. Hornet Knight. I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up. You were here all along. Hello! Oh my god, it's been so long. Hey Maya, how are you? Maya, my beloved. Welcome. Hello, Belle. Called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check on in the courtroom, everyone had already left. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Maya. There we go. So, how's it going? Worse than abysmal? Hey, I freaking got you out of hot water just then. Maya, age? We do not know. Which game is this? Is the first case of game 2. We finished game 1 yesterday, and the last case took 9 fucking hours. Why have I said that everything will be fine? Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. A list. 20 people's names and phone numbers. These guys are up to no good. There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Okay. I can't check the list. Sad. Don't look at me. Where'd you get this list from? You're the one who asked me to look this up. Oh. Sorry. Memory of that phone Maggie found. I see. Forgetful old prune. Oh, Maya doesn't know. Oh, is Maya gonna be... Oh, Maya's not coming with us. It's Maggie. Okay. I guess Maya would just summon Mia and she would just hold my hand through it all. That is something that really annoyed me in game 1, is that like at the critical moment of every case, instead of Phoenix Wright figuring it out, instead of Phoenix Wright doing it himself, he had like Mia gets summoned and pulls him out of the fire, you know, every time. It's like, you need to get your freaking, you know, training wheels off, dye peas off, big boy pants on, and go and walk onto the world, man. Oh, I've got Maya with me now. Okay, Maggie, I guess Maggie's just freaking off somewhere. We'll get her. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness. If I may say a few words. It's about the next witness. I really can't say witness today. They're just witnesses. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, so I asked that the court might be a little lenient. And yeah, if he's an asshole, then, you know, that will be reflected. Hey, that's the guy that freaking smacked me on the head with a... Fire extinguisher made me forget all my lawyering. I'd like to clarify a little something. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court. Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university by gift would be as subtle as even as death. I don't know. I'm kind of giving him a bit of like a Michael Jackson voice, and I don't know why. I do know why. It's because of his eyelashes. Human chatterbox. We've had another one of those. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses, but you aren't wearing glasses? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Oh? Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I forgive you. All right. I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting. Wow. I wish I had a PhD in something. Drifting, I'll take it. Bite your hand off for a PhD in drifting. You're attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. I'm by no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. Me and who? Taking a walk. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. Get to the point. Yeah, Rise from the Ashes is so long. PhD in grifting. That'd be even better. Grifting actually has an application. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. Don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Okay, which, yeah, he died 6:28. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. They always throw in, like, there's always one sentence in these early cases that's just fucking wild. It's just fucking wild. I was out grocery shopping, and that's when I saw the man walk up and stab the victim. That's the only thing I saw. Well, that and the Shetland cow, of course. The fuck are you talking about? Did you hear what he just said? That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? I believe in my client. Maybe it's because you got your stupid knocked out of you. She really is innocent. That can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Okay, well, I'm gonna press on this banana thing, because the fuck are you talking about? Hello? The hell is this? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. A bunch of bananas. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. Yeah. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Fucking bunch of bananas. It does kind of look like a bunch of bananas. I'll give it to him. He slipped on the banana. I mean, it's incredible, but also that would be such an anticlimactic resolution to the case. Oh. I almost presented Maggie Bird on top of the bananas. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? So you don't have good eyesight, huh? Don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. Baseball glove? Yes, sir. Care for a bite? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas or knows nothing about baseball. Oh, man. Case 1 options are wonderful. I love them so much. It's a real thinker, isn't it? It's very simple to mistake up a glove for a bunch of bananas. Is it, though? No, I don't think so. You're one of those people. Yes, you. You know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for oh my god. He's just gonna start launching into a thing. That's fine. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 out of 200. 20 out of 200. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but, you know, my glasses aren't ordinary glasses, so to replace them... Were you wearing your glasses when you witnessed the crime? Okay, yeah. Just keep going, keep going. You were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same. Height difference was only 9 feet. Yeah, and the difference, the distance between him and the bunch of bananas is very possible to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Okay, how far is 9 feet? 9 feet is 3 meters. Let me take off my glasses and walk 3 meters from this computer. I'll tell you exactly what I can see, because I can't see shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see any text on screen. I can barely make out that there's a phone booth, and that's only because I already know there's a phone booth. Yeah, no, it's very possible to have eyesight so bad that you see nothing from 9 feet away. This also gave me... I'm putting them the wrong way around. This gave me some new appreciation for how far 9 feet really is. It's not that far. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony, please. Skill issue. It truly is. Well, you know what happened, actually? The optometrist, well, not the optometrist, the place where I went to buy glasses, they made me artificially blind. Because I developed some astigmatism. But I went to the eye doctor, and then they just gave me a bit of nearsighted prescription, which corrected my astigmatism, because it just basically made the job easier on my eyes, so I wouldn't need to focus so much to see things that were far away. And so the eye could focus on correcting the astigmatism instead. But then after a while, when the eye got used to the prescription, the astigmatism returned. And so I would go back and they would up my prescription. And then slowly, the prescription went up and up and up and up until I went to like a different doctor and they were like, dude, you've got 0.75 astigmatism. And then they gave me that, they corrected that. And ever since then, my prescription's barely changed. Like the last time I went to get my glasses was 2020. And now I do need to get new glasses, but like barely, you know, when I'm driving at night, sometimes I need like, you know, a little bit of help to see a sign. So yeah, like they basically made my eyesight worse by not finding my astigmatism and just upping my nearsighted prescription over and over. Girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Okay, why do you know? Since they showed up within 10 minutes. Okay. Sue them. At this point, I don't even know if they're in business anymore. Person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that girl is the murderer, says you. You may question the witness now. Let's get down to business. Can I get a witness? Okay. I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately called 6:45. He died 6:28. Right? Yeah. Immediately called. Should I present on immediately called? Or on 6:45? I feel like this is the more proper fact to counteract. There's a 15-minute gap. That's pretty severe. Yeah, okay. That was right. Would you please take a look at this? The autopsy? Yeah. Murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. You called the police immediately after, but the time you called them was 6:45. There's a 15-minute gap. Yeah. There's a good chunk of distance there. I was in shock at the time. It's really to be expected that he would be a little dazed. He said immediately. He said immediately. Don't say things you don't mean in court, because I'ma getcha. I'ma getcha. Testify. Testify, Candace, testify. That's a bad fucking stim to have when it comes to Phoenix Wright, because it's gonna come up a lot. Spit it out. Yes, sir. I was searching for a phone booth. Buddy. Buddy. Please, come up with a better lie. Fire hydrant and the lawyer? Fire hydrant? You don't have a cell phone? Lost your cell phone and your glasses. Jesus. Okay, now he's gonna start into a whole tirade. Yes, of course, of course. Keep going, keep it going. Let him tire himself out. He'll come back when he's hungry. Could it be this cell phone? Maybe. Yeah, of course, question further. Oh, Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Oh, the fire extinguisher. Ah, I see, I see. Fire hydrant is not the same as a fire extinguisher. One of those is bolted to the fucking ground and connected to the water main, man. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. There it is. It's the same model as Phoenix's phone. What year is this supposed to be in? This is supposed to be happening in 2016, 2017. He's using that blocky phone? Phoenix, come on. Get with the times, man. The delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. What do they both do? They extinguish fires, yes, yes. But one of them you can carry around with you. Yeah, there is something. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. Yeah, I have evidence. Should be good enough, I think. I need to get used to the profiles button being there. It keeps messing me up. It's quite simple, actually. Take a look at this. There's nothing wrong with the picture. There's a phone booth right fucking there, man. Look at him standing there with a hand in his pocket. He's mogging. He's mogging all of us. He's part of a con artist circle, more like a mog artist circle. Please forget I said that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm trying to read and think at the same time. And that doesn't work out well for guys like me. What were you doing during those 15 minutes though? That is pretty severe. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. He wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. His glasses? Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, I'm thinking glasses, or he was writing. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Glasses, or he was writing the thing on the ground. Both of them kind of work. I'm gonna present this. I'm gonna say he was writing on the ground. Maybe I'm gonna get it wrong though. No, okay. He was looking for his glasses. Got it. There we go. He was looking for his glasses. For his glasses. For his galoshes. These are your glasses, aren't they? They sure are. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That the glasses are in fact yours. They were under the body, so... You had to have interacted with him before he fell. Under the victim's body? Indeed. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. I don't know about all that. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. They were under the victim's body. Yeah. And he still called the police. He could have just, like, left. Indicting the witness is the real murderer? Of course. It's the Phoenix Wright special. Prove my guy innocent and find the murderer while I'm at it. 100% solve rate. I'm better than the fucking police department. He is the real murderer. More or less, I guess. Now's our chance to deep six this guy. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not sure. Oh. Is it billiard stuff? It's pool stuff? It's so exciting watching you work again. Aww. Welcome. Fuck. I inhaled so much when I said that. What? Welcome back, Maya. Jesus. My old self is coming back to me. Sink or swim. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. But Phoenix has a history of finding the criminals during the trial. I feel like the judge at this point, he's like, let him cook. Let him cook, man. He's about to do something crazy. Why, that's easy. Oh, hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Let me give you a quick shout out. How are you? What were you playing? Persona 4. Fun. I've always thought the Persona games were something I might get into, but I've never actually tried them. I know they're, you know, they could be big for me. But anyway, hi, I'm GG. I'm doing an Ace Attorney marathon. I'm doing one case a day until I do every single case in every single game. We're doing case 1 and game 2. So, you know, very much early on in the marathon still. It's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What about that? The name Maggie, yeah. Even an idiot like you can read that. Oh boy. It was not victim. The victim, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. Boom. The real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. Yes, sir. Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie, not Maggie? It's precisely someone that she didn't know. There was a way. They called, right? He was like, I didn't get your name, and she was like, you can call me Maggie. Phone, I guess? Super into Persona 5. Ooh. You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? You realized you had lost it. What did you do? You called it from a phone booth, I guess? Why, how did you? I mean, it's the logical thing to do. Where are you going with this line of questioning? The day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Do I have a schedule? Around 6 p.m. Pacific every day. I mean, okay, every day while I'm doing this marathon. Every day while I'm doing this marathon. Normally, we're looking at Thursday, possibly, Friday, pretty much definitely, and weekends when I can. But all around 6 p.m. Pacific. Because I have, like, full-time stuff to do during the week. During the weekends, probably around noonish, you know? I do stuff in the morning, and then I hop on for a longer stream. Hello. Thank you. I've been searching for my phone. I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give these back. You can call me Maggie. There we go. But you made one fatal mistake. I mean, who would ever suspect it's written Maggie like that? It's, like those people named, McKinsley, and it's McKinsley, you know? It's like one of those. She's a Mormon child. It's a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Witness has no motive. Very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Not Phoenix Phone. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. He's part of those criminals, right? Con artist with the phone number stored in the cell phone Maggie found. Yeah, so she found a phone with a bunch of con artist phone numbers on it. Yeah. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up. Yeah, of course we did. Who do you take me for? His phone had that ringtone. Yeah. Unless the phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Was he just holding it? At the start of the trial, the phone rang. And that's what gave him that nightmare. And it's because this guy was calling it to try to find it. And then he knocked him out and took it. But we have it. But he also has a phone. So I'm thinking like Phoenix's phone and his phone are the same model. So we either have Phoenix's phone or we have his phone. Alright, an invasion of privacy. Oh god. Yes, yes. All I want for you to tell me what the list is about. Yeah. Tell me what's going on with this list, please. Objection overruled. What is the meaning of this? He is part of the group. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. He came in here not knowing what he was getting into. He didn't know what he was getting into. He didn't know what was about to happen. Gotcha now. Police officer. This is unjustified badgering of the witness. Nah, man, I'm pretty sure we've got him dead to rights. Let's think about the content of that phone call. Uh-huh. She would return the phone. Yeah, okay. Saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. He was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? Must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. What didn't he see? Or what did he see that he didn't like? Well, that image, I mean, it's not in our court record, but when she said they were walking together, she was dressed in like civilian clothes, but he was dressed in police officer clothes. He probably didn't like a police officer being there. The victim, yeah. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Yeah. He couldn't know they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. Yeah. He went into a panic. Yeah. And then he killed. That's so sad. Oh, God. What you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. Who's to say that phone's really mine? Phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. Whose phone is it? We can call it. Fingerprints? Yeah. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. There was sand all over it. Jesus. Why the hell did you wipe it, Phoenix? That was pre-amnesia, so the hell is your problem? My phone is right here. You can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Okay, all the numbers just magically disappeared. Oh, Mr. Wellington. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh God, he's going into his Joker era. Oh, you are too much. Of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. He remembers now. He got hit in the head. Dude, he was posing. Look at him. It's like they hung up. In the fucking courtroom is crazy. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Didn't do anything. Let's do something quick. He's gonna get off scot-free. If we can't prove who the phone belongs to, the fire hydrant, shut the fuck up. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Not yet, not yet. This guy is really happy to let this guy go away. Huh. Even after all that I've proved. Good night. No, raise an objection. You always raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Ooh, you should send it in this Discord server. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove everything. Go ahead. Go ahead. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear? Mayhaps I will. Mayhaps I will. No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Yes. Need to prove. Need to prove that this phone belongs to him. So we call my number, right? Thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine. Aw. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Cute. What am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. My number's on it. But that's exactly it. Call this number from your cell phone. Then the court will see everything for what it is. That is my IRL phone ringtone, by the way. What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Stupid? Shut the hell up. Mr. Wellington? How strange. You almost swear that you were holding my phone. Yeah, we've got the same phone number. Lump on the head this morning. And for deleting all my contacts, you asshole. I'm gonna have to add all of those back in on a fucking blocky Nokia phone. That's gonna take forever. You know how much it fucking costs to type on that? It's difficult. You mistakenly took the wrong one. He really is just an idiot, this guy. Dude, you can do that in the privacy of your own home. Thank you very much. No autoerotic asphyxiation in my courtroom. Thank you very much. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington, and I've been going through this trial in a daze. Yes, which is crazy. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. The phone you're holding, yeah. He was arrested and has been taken away. Wonderful. Well, it's over. Not guilty, baby. And that is... I will personally also clap, because I did that very, very well. Although I did have one mistake, but it was a forgivable one, I think. Hey, yo. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. Aw. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. The little feathers she's got accentuating her uniform are kind of cute. I feel really bad for Dustin. Yeah, he was just in uniform. Our whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, okay, tic-tac-toe's not hard. Connect Four, I have never won a game of Connect Four in my life. I have no idea how to do that. It just doesn't process in my brain. I just can't win a game of Connect Four. Pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. At the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Yikes. So my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. Oh. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Dang. My love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. That's a fucking crazy present to get. A specially made yellow baseball. That's how people get ideas, Maggie. That's how people get ideas. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Am I about to have to present evidence that it's not her fault? Because I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Because it does seem like it is her fault. I'm gonna be for real. Next night we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. It means nothing to a guy. If a girl gave me a custom, what would be like a relevant thing to me? A custom, like, Lego set of my favorite Pokemon or something like that. You think I wouldn't like bend the knee right then and there? Are you crazy? I would be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. She's setting like achievable goals. I like that. Good luck to you. Oh, I didn't have to present anything. That's what counts. You really had me worried. He's 22. Maybe they could have ended up together if he wasn't such an asshole. Phocopia. Wait, is that the new like official game? That's like sort of Animal Crossing-esque side game. But it's the yeah. I've heard of it. But you see, I don't have. Is it on PC? Because I don't have a Switch or anything like that. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. But who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. Oh. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Oh god, are we about to get a flood of memories? Because I am the kind of bitch that will cry. Gumshoe. Someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He always gets it right. He's a little stupid. Lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Winston Payne. I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. That's fucking harsh. Maya? You remembered. Oh, don't cry, Maya. It's okay. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Oh. Let's go get burgers, Maya. It's fine. Yeah, I've missed you. Or something. Or whatever. Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Yeah, let's go get some burgers. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. And there is the end of the case. Now, I'm sitting here wondering, should I end the stream now? In Japanese, it's ramen. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Ramen feels more sort of in tune with like spiritual stuff. I mean, I guess not necessarily. But burgers, like a spirit medium in the fucking whole getup, eating like a burger, that seems a little much. Because I was thinking I was going to do just the first case, which is gonna be a short stream. But keep in mind, I did do an almost 9-hour stream yesterday, finishing Rise from the Ashes. So like maybe I do kind of need to unwind a little bit. So maybe even though it's a bit of a short stream, sadly, we might just do like a 90-minute stream and call it there. See you again tomorrow at this same time. Let's go ahead and raid out to someone. It's gonna be a short and sweet stream. Let's see who else be up. Glad I saw your stream. Hey, and see you tomorrow, right? Right? Who are we raiding out to? We've got... Oh, I gotta add Yep to my emotes. That's a good reminder. I'll do that as soon as the stream's over. Let's raid out to Hackback Girl, streaming Wings of Vi. She usually ends up raiding out to me when she finishes before. So I'm gonna go ahead and repay the favor. Thank you very much for hanging out. I've been Gallium GG. I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. This is all gonna be posted on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that and see it and etc. etc. And drop a follow if you want to see more, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. So just adjust that to whoever it is. All right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.